People start coming on.
History happening here, even though a lot of the buildings seem closed and sad, but when you walk into them, they don't seem that way. They seem alive and ready for people to see them. And so that's been a major part of our job is to raise the money to get these places restored so people can come in and enjoy the history that we're all so blessed to live in.
In your line of work, you really do get to bring a lot of people into the fold. And as a person that moved to town,
Hi Ali, how are you, my lovely? Hi Tracy, hi Tanya.
Hello everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
To the madhouse.
Yeah.
Hi Roseanne. Welcome to our show tonight.
Yes, it's just the two of us tonight.
Hello.
Is that Sharona? Is that Sharona? See if I say it right. Oh.
Hi Teresa.
Oh, good luck with that. Send all positive thoughts for you. Entering a writing contest.
Ooh, exciting.
Right. Camellia.
Welcome to another fabulous Friday.
Yes. And yes, it's just us two today. Daddy Tom's on his holiday for a week or two. I think it's a week. So yeah, it'll only be us two on Wednesday as well. And then next week we'll be all back together. But we're going to be having some Halloween specials.
Yes.
Coming up.
Yeah.
As well. Oh, right. There we are. Hiya, Tanya Titus. Tanya Titus. Oh, so there's two Tanyas on here tonight. Hi.
Right. Here is the opening card for this evening. And it is the Angel of Willingness. So it says, I am happy. My actions are being orchestrated by my soul. Willingness is the ability to use our will with love and wisdom. Love turns our action into a voluntary one through the heart, and we begin to love what we do. Wisdom shows the direction through clear vision. In that way, willingness brings total happiness. So, happy, happy, happy.
Camellia is Corey. Okay.
Cornelia
is Corey. Okay, yeah. So, hi Donna Roy, how are you? Hi Samantha Hartman.
Oh, you're welcome, Julianne.
You're more than welcome, lovely. So how is Tracy Hand as well? How are you all? Have you had a good day today? Yes, it's Friday. I bet you're thinking.
Yes.
Unless they've got to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Right, so
nobody wants to work a Saturday or Sunday.
You are starting off first this time. Yes.
Yeah, what happened? Did I lose the
dice
roll?
Yes, you did.
I must have missed that one because I didn't remember any dice being rolled to say who's opening up the show. I think I have been spammed. So Tracy Hand says, I'm good, thank you. Hope you are both well. We're well. Yep. Cooler day, but not too bad. Oh, that's not so bad. You can turn the heating off if you want. It was only testing the radiators to make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
I've had the heating on 5 minutes and he's already complaining. Just testing the radiators to make sure there was nothing wrong with the system before we desperately do need it.
It must be the spirit all in here already.
There's always lots of spirit in here.
Yes.
So he's complaining already. Yeah, we're working with spirit tonight, and he's complaining already that they're making him hot and bothered. Right, so he wants me to open up tonight. So let's see. Which one of these wants to go first? Okay. Look, Sam wants to go first. Right, so let me just move this computery thing out of the way. The mouse. Right, okay, so my dear friends, which one of these doing what? Okay. Right. Corruption Bill's going to be working on the portal, and Tonka is going to be playing with the stick. So that settles that then. There's no arguments. Right, so if you could put your names up, please, for a reading, and we'll see where Tonka goes with his talking stick. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, he's talking sticks showing now. So let's see where he goes with that. It stopped at Samantha Hartman. Samantha Hartman, Tonka's put the stick next to your name, so we'll be coming to yourself. So if I may have a yes, please, no, thank you, marching band, preferably if it's a pipe one, fly past by the red arrows, a firework display, maybe a performance by a King's College choir. Yes, please will do nicely. Thank you very much. Right. Let's lean in and see what we see. Okay. Right, Samantha. What I can see here is an image of you, and you are sat on a sofa with what looks like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee in hand in one of these mugs. And you've got the button box for the telly in your hand. And it looks like a newspaper just at the side of there, you know, the one with the TV page on it. And beside you, there is, and I'm saying beside you, it's beside you, but behind you, but to the side of you. There's a person stood there in spirit. Judging by the height, it looks like this is an adult, but again, teenagers, sometimes dwarf adults. But I'm going to say this is an adult until I'm told otherwise, okay? So, let's see. Shall we call this individual? Thank you very much. Okay. Right, so I'm sat now with the windows behind me, my usual spot, so should be easier to know when these things are coming in now. Right. Right, I can sense it now. Okay, I've got an energy coming in from behind me, and I want to say this energy is quite vibrant. There's quite a peaceful feeling with it as it draws close to me now. As it's stepping into my body, I want to say that this is the energy of a gentleman. This is a man, okay? This is a man that stepped forward. And I do feel very strongly that this man has a very protective element around him, okay? A very protective element. I also feel that this gentleman belongs down the father side of the family. Okay. Now, he's a gentleman that, as I look at his image in my mind's eye, I want to say this chap is late 60s to mid 70s in appearance. I want to say that build wise, and it's, I judge it based on my own size. Now, look, I'm a skinny so and so I keep getting told by Mumsy and by Paul that because I can go shopping in Mothercare and find t-shirts and jeans to fit me without any bother.
Is there Mothercare still
I think
about?
Mothercare's closed now, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, so I'd have to go in something else. Yeah, Primark kiddie section to fit me. So I'm saying, based on my frame, this gentleman, I'm going to class him as a medium build. Right, he's straight up and straight down. There's none of the the daddy bod on this person, and he has got a lot more muscle than I have. Well, it's hardly the sling, and look at this. You get your arm. I can put my hand round on my arm like that. So, Marie Ledington says Boots took on Mothercare. Ah, right, gotcha. You don't see Boots buying selling clothes, but never mind. That's another subject. But I want to say this guy has got a bit more muscle on him than I have, but he's not a person that would stand in a gym doing this all day. No, his build is a result of constantly humping and dumping. Very, I'm going to say laborious type work. Okay. He's also someone that is very, very protective, very family orientated, and always feeling protective around the women and the children. So this is a guy who would put himself in front of danger to protect family. Is that sort of man. He's also a man that has excessive amount of pride around him. He's got very strong values. Someone who I would say is, he would sacrifice, he would make sacrifices of himself to benefit that of the family. So, for example, if he was short of money on a paycheck because of, umpteen different issues, but say he was short of money on a paycheck, and in order to ensure that there was bread on the table for the wife and the kids, he would willingly go without a meal to ensure that everybody else had what they needed. Okay? So he was very much a man that would ensure the family always came first. Okay? He was very proud like that. So, his life revolved around the family. And there was two different sides of this gentleman that you would see. There was the work associated side, where he would portray the role of a roughy-tufty sort of like manly man. And, and he would do whatever was necessary, whether it meant rolling around, having roughy-tufty scuffles with people, whether it meant, I'd say weightlifting exercise, which is like lifting rocks and boulders or whatever, out of the way to get to people. He would do what it took. And it's a result of all that type of work constantly, right? Day shifts, night shifts, back shifts, all that sort of thing, right? That he built up quite a nice looking bod, okay? But the persona that you got at work was not the real him. It was a persona that portrayed a very roughy-tufty, heroic type man that was like, and it was for the benefit of the other guys he worked with, really, so that he would fit in well. And that was the persona he put across dealing with the people he had to work with and work for, and the type of jobs that involved his persona to be one that fitted the role. Okay, but take him out of the workplace, put him at home, completely different person altogether. Right? He was the gentleman. He was a kind man. He had a heart of gold. He was a family first man, and he would make whatever sacrifices that was needed to be done in the home to ensure that the kids were looked after, the wife was looked after, and the greater family were cared for. So, two sides of the coin, work side, home side. I'd also say that he had a way around the family that he felt the need to protect them. And he would ensure that that was always in place. He would be very careful about who came to the home. He was very careful about who would knock on the door and say, "Is your daughter in? Can I take her out to play?" Because he was always on guard, because his work could bring trouble to the door if people really knew the details of his employer, and he was always careful that that was kept separate from his family life. Right. And now he draws close to you. And it's not because there's anything specifically wrong or going on around your life that causes him concern. But he wants you to know very much that that protective persona that he had to place, this bubble that he had to place around the family in order to protect you from the type of lifestyle that he led and the work that he did, he wants to draw close to you now, even from spirit side, just to keep his eye on you and make sure the family are safe and looked after. Because he is very concerned that, and it's quite fair to say, and I've had quite a number of people from spirit say the same thing, that he is very concerned about the world as it is now, and about the fact that it is not the same safe place it used to be. And he always, in the back of his mind, had concerns about the lady members of the extended family going out all hours of the day and night, whether it be work related or whether it be on a social basis. That it's not safe to be on your own, and that he wants to keep emphasizing the fact that you need to let people know exactly where you're going and who it is that you're going to see and where you're going to see them. And also to ensure that your journey to and from those locations, from home to there and back again, is made in a safe way. Taxi there, taxi back. And he wants you to exercise caution around strangers, strange men, strange locations, not going down unlit streets and all that. It's the typical father safety brief that he's coming through with. And he's not doing it because he distrusts your judgment or anything like that. He does it because he's concerned for what people are like and how they could affect you and the damage that it would do to you and the family, and if something was to go wrong. He also comes in with a great amount of love, and it's these words of safety he brings to you is out of love, because his love for you is completely unconditional. I mean, you could be the nastiest person in the world and it would make no difference to him. His love for you would never change. Okay. And he gives you these words of advice because he wants you to be very, very careful and thoughtful, not just for your benefit, but for the extended family's benefit. And he's also bringing down, he's showing me a device and he's calling it a panic alarm, but it's not one I'm familiar with. But if I show you something here, it's something very similar to what he's showing me, actually. And I always have one because I believe they're a worthwhile thing to have.
Not only men, it's women as well. Not only women, it's men as well.
I can just... Right, it's something like this he's shown me, but it's actually round in shape, whereas this one is like rectangular, and it's one you can put on your bag, on a jacket or something like that, and basically you just pull it down and it makes a noise and that sort of stuff. And he's saying that you should consider having one of these and going out everywhere with it. Have it attached to your jacket now that winter's coming, or attached to your bag. And it's very, very good thing to have, because once you separate it from, if you like, the top part here, it leaves a screeching, blinding, deafening noise that will attract attention all around, and hopefully it will scare the silly sod away and keep you safe. And that's what he wants to bring to your attention, is take precautions, be safe, and
For children as well.
that he says it out of love, because he wants you and your family to be safe and sound in a world that's, in a world, as he describes it, is going down the plug hole. Right, he's drawing back now, but as he does so, I want to say that he's putting in my mind here a picture of what appears to me as a dining table. All right, and he's taken a single pink rose and he's placed it on the dining table. And he's saying that this is for you, to remind you that his love from Spirit is absolute and unconditional. And that he is, absolutely. Absolutely. I totally understand. He's saying he is proud of you every single day. You make him so proud every single day. And with that, I'm going to say thank you very much, as he draws away from me now and makes his way back home safely. Thank you very much for the privilege of reading for you, Samantha, and I will pass you over now to the man of the moment, the king of clairvoyance, the lovely Paul. I'll see you all later.
Right. Hi, Misha Fury. How are you? Hi, Mariana. Yeah, that is correct, Mariana. Everyone should be able to understand and take that. Right, let's have your names up then, please. Let me see. Hi, Maria Leddington. Hi, Catherine Johnson. Hi, Tracy Connolly Smith. Hi, hi, Elizabeth. Good to hear. Good to hear. I bet you're all glad it's Friday. Hi, Leanne. Oh, getting so many. Right, let's see. Yeah, we're well. Thank you, Fiona. Right. Right. Yvonne Halliday. Can I come to you, please, Yvonne? Oh, Daddy's in the house. Daddy Tom's in the house. Right, Yvonne, as I'm drawing close to you, I do feel there's been quite a lot of things going on around you, and there's been quite a lot of tears as well about things that have been going on around you and other things. Bear with me a minute. I'll be 1 minute. I've just got to add someone. Sorry, I'll be with you in a second, Yvonne. Invite. Copy. Done. No, it looks like Daddy wants to join us, even though he's on his holidays. Yeah, so I'll continue, Yvonne. And I feel that there's been so much going on that you do not know whether you're coming or going at the moment, and things have been really getting you down. Right. Right. So yeah, this and I feel there's this lady coming in around you as well, Yvonne. That's she's on the maternal side, and yeah, she's trying to let you know that she's around you at the moment, and this lady is on the mother's side of the family. And I do feel if it is not your mum, then it is someone like a grandmother that was really close to you, like a mother. And she's coming in at the moment, and she's saying you need to start taking things slower. You're rushing to do things and get things done. You need to slow down, because things are just getting too ahead of you, and your mind just going all over the place, and you don't know where to go or what to do with it. And she's been telling us that you've been getting quite a few like headaches, migraines, and that. But that is all I will say with that. I will not go any more further in that with the headaches. But it's just memory things that she's letting me know. But she's coming in at the moment because she's saying lately you've been feeling about a bit uncomfortable with certain aspects of things that have been going on, and you don't know who's who and who's to trust and what to do about things. And she's just coming in, she's saying, go with your guides, go with your loved ones, and they will put you right. Your guides and real true friends and loved ones in spirit that will actually treat you right and tell you or guide you to where you're meant to go. But normally listen to your heart, and that normally doesn't take you the wrong place, if you can understand that. But she's smiling at you now as well, because she's saying she is proud of the person that you've become. You're going, you weren't always like this, but the way you've actually overcome obstacles throughout your life, she is the proud of what you've done and actually becoming the person you are. That she's saying she always did have faith in you and knew what you were, how you were going to be come out. But she's just saying, just let her know that I'm always around her. She does feel me. She knows I'm around her, but sometimes she just won't accept it. She just looks away, and she just don't want to believe it at times. And she's actually saying, she's laughing a bit because she says, well, sometimes I do come in quite late at night. So she probably wants to go to sleep, but she's actually coming in and letting you know that she is around you and the love will never die. Her love for you will never die, as yours will not for her. Welcome, Rosanna, but please be mindful of who you talk to and who you say things to, because some people may take things the wrong way. And there's a lot of people that are doing that these days, taking things the wrong way and causing a lot of problems. But she's saying, I know you've got a good head on your shoulders, but sometimes we can have mishap. So she's just letting you know that she's around you, she's watching over you, she's always with you. And I'm going to leave that there and say, bless you. Thank you for allowing me to do that. And now here is the man of himself. It's even surprised us. Daddy Tom is back here again.
Hello. Thank you for the highs as well. Hello, everyone. This is a bit of a surprise, isn't it, eh? Bit of a surprise from sunny Dorset. Sunny Dorset. How's everybody doing? All right?
We are good.
Good, that's good, that's good.
How was your journey?
Horrendous. Pretty sort of backed up on the motorways, basically. But yeah, we got here. We got here. That's the main thing.
Good,
yes, good. It was a journey and a half. Put it that way. Journey and a half.
Okay, I'll mute ourselves now and let you carry on.
Oh, somebody's already got message, please, Tom. Well, it's a bag of sugar, bottle of milk, loaf of bread. What else can we have? Peas, carrots, potatoes. You were messages for shopping, wasn't it? A message list, wasn't it? All right, I wasn't going to, but I will do a brief one. Then I am dipping out because I am officially on holiday. So yes, let me have a look. People, put your names up. Let's see where we're going to go. Me, please. I like that. Me, please. Oh God. Oh. Oh, bless you. Okay, I'll go to me, please. Why not? Me, please. Who was that again? Catherine Johnston. Me, please. Catherine Johnston, speak to me. Talk to me. Tell me you're there. For God's sakes. Too late, Roseanne. Too late. He's got me, please, came up first. Catherine, why are you putting your name up? Oh, she's got to get the stuff. She's got to get the stuff. Catherine, there's a lovely lady drawing close to me here. And I've got to say, bless her, as she draws close, she's talking about how she had a bit of a struggle on to let go of her body. And she's telling me here about how she found it quite hard to release herself from this world because she wanted to stay here, basically. She didn't want to go anywhere. She is making me feel physically exhausted. She talks about how she struggled because of the pains and the suffering that was going on within. Not only was she physically exhausted, she was weak as well, you know. But by God, she's not bringing you some love. She really is bringing you a lot of love. She's talking about how I tried so hard, to try and cope, to try and get there in the end, but things were getting a lot worse as each day went on, to a point whereby she was so uncomfortable within herself. And there's a beautiful light there with her. And as I look to that light, I'm seeing the love that's coming, that brings with it a beautiful array of colour, you know. This is a lady who, when she was here, she was so proud, so proud. And yet, looking at her lying there, I'm seeing that raw emotion around everyone, that ability to try and bring her some hope, to try and bring her some peace within. But as the days were going on, obviously things were getting weaker and weaker. And because of that, she talked about how it was being stressful for everyone, And it's like everyone she knew really did love her so much. But there's an element there within her that she would have been quite a strong character, She was a lady that would have commanded respect, we'll say, because of her ability to not only give love, but to make sure that people knew exactly where they stood. Okay? I know through looking at her, she was becoming more and more ill with her features and her face. You could see that inability to cope was becoming more and more readily recognizable. And she talked about the need to not just be released, but to be let go of, so that she could find that inner peace that she so deserved. She talks about people going to see her and gently holding her, well, I was going to say her hands, but her fingers, because I'm watching people just put their hands over her fingers. And as I watch that, I'm seeing her eyes pleading. She's making me aware of feeling quite sickly, and I'm feeling quite nauseous with her. But I also know that there come to a point where the medication just wasn't helping any longer. And yet, as I watch her like that, I'm seeing this beautiful smile that she's trying to put on her face. It's just to reassure people more than anything that she's good, she's well, she's coping. Because she just wouldn't tell people the true inner depth of how she truly felt health wise. I look to her, I see a gentleman now standing by her side. The gentleman, he's about 5'9" in height. He's quite thick set around the chest area. He's quite rounded in the face area as well. And I'm seeing a man who was comfortable just in casual clothes. I'm seeing a man who definitely had chest conditions. A man who tried to cope with those chest conditions, but he was becoming more and more breathless. And as I'm watching him becoming more and more breathless. I'm seeing that agonizing look on his face as though his chest was beginning to tighten up, you know. And this is a man who very much, again, was a proud character. This is a man who, deep down inside, wanted the best for his family. And the more I look at him, the more I see where he would be dedicated to that family. Because he's saying to me, you know, I just wanted the best for them so that they could have a good life. Don't get me wrong though, I could be strong when I wanted to be. And he's pointing his finger there now. And he's saying to me, he says, I was a bit of a character as well though. I was a bit of a character because he says, I liked a bit of fun. I like to be able to keep people on their toes, if you like. And the more I see him where he's trying to keep people on his toes, he's telling me here about you and the need for you to let go from inside. Okay? We're all right this side of life. Don't worry about us. You worry about yourself. You've got so much going on yourself. And as these things are going on around you, I'm seeing where things are beginning to lift. And I'm being made very, very aware about how, as this stuff begins to lift around you, I'm seeing that sense of freedom, okay? That sense of knowing that I'm through the thick of it. I'm on my way out of it all now. I'm beginning to rise. I'm beginning to get a bit better within myself. We have had a fair bit of tiredness around ourselves as well. And as I look to that tiredness within you, sometimes, oh God, girl, you get frustrated, don't you? You get frustrated in such a way that you just don't allow yourself to have that inner peace, that ability to settle your head down sufficiently enough to see things a little bit more clearly. But that clarity is coming. And I'm being told to tell you not to give up. Okay? Don't give up. There's a beautiful child in the spirit world that is also connected around you. And as they bring that child in, I'm being shown a tremendous love. And it's the more I look to that love, the more I see the purity of light. And as I see that purity of light, I'm seeing it's a light of forgiveness. It's like, let go. Stop the pain. Stop the suffering. Allow the peace to enter into the heart. I'm going to draw away from you now, Catherine. And as I do so, I'm told to say, look, just try and be yourself. Just allow yourself just a moment to be yourself. And that will bring the happiness that you're looking for deep within. Okay? I'll leave that with you. And it's now son-in-law time. Hello, son-in-law, by the way.
Hello. Why are you here? You're supposed to be on holiday.
I am. I just popped on to say hi.
Popped on to say hi, and you started working again. Oh, I'm going to have to call Mummy up and tell her what you're doing.
Mumsy's not too far away, bless her.
Yes, she'll be boxing your ears.
No, I just came on to say hi to everyone. Just to let you all know, we've arrived safely. So, yeah.
Very good. Because you're supposed to be driving John Deere's all over the fields.
I know. Yeah. Well, that might come in the week. You never know.
Well, I sincerely hope so. Because he's only got you down there for nothing to plough his fields up for him. You know that, don't you?
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Eh? That's what it's all about. Anyway,
Then he
Gerald.
wants Mummy to walk the whole length of the field planting potatoes either side as she goes.
Hello, Michelle. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be the day. Yeah. My back's bad enough as it is, pal. Don't even go there.
Well, I
Okay.
would do it for you, but unfortunately, I've got a very, very bad back, and my knees and my hips are in shocking state, so I wouldn't be able to do it. But I could supervise.
Well, yeah. Well, of course you could. Yeah, you could stand in the top field, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Over at the corner there. Yeah. Just shout it out.
The Bismarck Claudia phone, give it, you missed the spot.
Mum's just said scarecrow. Yeah.
Scarecrow. All
Oh,
right.
dear.
Mummy's not going to go at my skinny frame again.
Yeah.
It's only because she wants to fatten me up with her very nice homemade casseroles.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see the straw coming out your collar though, pal. You know what I mean? So,
It's amazing what a good razor does.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway. Yeah. Right. I'm going to fly off.
There's people's here wanting their reading, so I best give them what they're looking for.
Son, take care. I know you're in the background there.
Take care.
Have
a good one. Be good.
Love ya.
Yeah, I love
Have
you.
a nice holiday. See you when you get home.
Mumsy sends her love as well. Take care. Oh, she's waving as well. Bye.
Bye. Right. Well, that was a bit of a shocker, wasn't it, everyone? Still, he needs to have his holiday and stop working. He needs to rest. He's got John Deere tractors to drive. Some people just cannot resist. Right. Okay. Anyway, we digress. So, if I could have names up for a reading, please, that would be fabulous. And we'll see where Tonka puts his talking stick, and we'll go from there. So, names up now, please. Right, I can say here. Talking sticks now appear. So, where's he going with it? Let's see, where's he going with it? Oh, Tonka, where are you going? That would be nice. Right. Stopped at Alison Roper. Alison Roper, I'm coming to you. So, if I could have a marching band, preferably a pipe one, maybe a fly past by the Red Arrows. Right. Hi, Alison. Right, that's grand. Thank you very much. Right, so let's have a look and see what we see. Okay. Right, Alison, at the moment, Spirit is showing me an image of you, and it's one where you're stood in a field, okay? In a field. A bit of a muddy field, so it could be one of these that's just been newly plowed, but you're stood in this field, right? And it's raining. And there's a lot of dark clouds above your head. And there's a lot of grey mist, sort of like just hovering off the dirt or the mud, like a fog, if you like. And when I see an image like this, Spirit is basically saying to me that you are directionless, that you're surrounded by dark clouds above your head. So there is confusion. There is, I'm going to be blunt. There's a depressive atmosphere around you, and that you're basically finding yourself in a very, very miserable place. Like, if it was a castle you were living in, I would say you were thrown basically in the dungeon and kept in the dark. Now, at present, I'm being just photo looking again. Okay. Oh, right. Now I'm seeing a hand reaching down from Spirit, and they're lifting the top of your head off. And I'm looking inside your head, and inside your head there is a miniature tornado going around like this. Okay? Which is basically telling me your mind is literally going around in circles, turned upside down, and doesn't know which way to go and what's going on. And you're basically just in a mindset in a terrible place. And I'm by no means saying at this point, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm no means point saying to you that you're suffering from depression or anything of that nature. I'm just saying that Spirit are showing me that there is confusion and your mindset is completely ski-whip. And you don't know if you're coming or going, if you're upside down, the right way up, backwards, frontwards, or anything like that. Right? And it is not a pretty place to be in. So this is what Spirit are showing me. And there is a person that stands there with you. And I'm just going to wait until they control this straight. Thank you. Right. Okay, right. I can feel an energy coming from behind me. Right, I want to say, as this energy sort of mingles with mine, this is a female's energy. And I want to say she's like, she can't get in my skin quick enough. Right. Right. This is a very strong maternal energy that's sitting inside my skin at the moment. And I feel so like my arms want to stretch out, and I want to wrap my arms around you and draw you tight to me like this. I feel tears running down my cheeks, and they are plentiful. Let me be no confusion on that. There are plentiful tears running down my cheeks. Okay. And all I can hear in my head is, it's okay, I'm here, it's okay, I'm here. And I feel I want to, hug you or squeeze you tighter to my chest and rub your back like this, just in the middle there, between your shoulder blades like this. Okay, and I can feel the tears are dripping off my face, and they're like going onto your shoulder. And it's an overpowering sensation, because I can feel that all my skin is tingling right down to my fingertips. right? And it doesn't matter about, nothing matters. Not a thing matters, right? And I just want to pour this energy into you. And it's a very, I can see it now in my mind's eye, you know, two bodies joining together in a hug and then engulf like an eggshell surrounding you, and it's just pure pink energy. And I see this pink energy as a signal to me that this is a pure love energy. This is the real thing. This is not the Hollywood kissy kissy, let's go and around the bike shed stuff. It's nothing like that. This is the purest love energy that exists. It is unconditional. It crosses boundaries. There's no limit to where this energy can go and come from. Okay? And what she wants you to know that you are not alone, that you are not trapped in a black abyss, that she is there with you. And I also want to say to you that there is a druid animal spirit guide that draws close to you as well, that she herself has brought through with her. And this animal stands tall on its back legs, looking up. Yeah, just there. And it is an otter. Okay, it is an otter. And I'll tell you more about this also shortly. As she draws close, she wants to wipe away the tears of frustration that well up in you. Okay? She wants to dab them away with this. She's got a paper hanky out and she wants to dab them away. And she's saying, she wants me to say to you, you are more than capable. You are more than capable. You don't need to be in this place. This is not a place for you. You are a child of the light. And this is not a place for you to be dwelling in. You should be standing on the higher ground. And as she says that, she's showing me a set of stone steps. The ones that you would lead up to one of the old-fashioned dwellings, and you would stand on them. They're like they're made of granite stones, all sort of stuck together. And she's showing me this stairway, and she's saying you should be on the higher ground. And as you step up onto the higher ground, your vibrations equally will become more vibrant, and they will rise up in their frequency to the point where you will be connecting directly on the same frequency as I am. So she's looking at this, and I'm saying a set of feet going up like this, and this is what she wants you to be doing. She's saying it's time to kickstart that old bus. Okay? Kickstart the old bus. Because she knows you're more than capable of driving yourself up that hill to the very top where you should be standing. But instead, you're allowing your feet to be stuck in the mire. Okay. She's saying, you're better than this. You know you're better than this. You have gifts. You have a mission. You have a goal. There's a prize there waiting for you. You're not going to get it standing still like this. You need to take the steps. Baby steps if necessary. Little bitty ones. But nevertheless, if it's a little bitty baby step, or it's a great big stretch out, as long as you're moving forward. There is only one person that can help you out of the darkness which you're standing in at this moment. I can stand there in front of you and I can stretch my arm out like this and say, take my hand. And I'll lead you safely. But unless you take the first step, I could be standing there for eternity holding my hand out to you. And we still wouldn't get on top of the hill. The bus is still going to be waiting there for you to drive it. The steps will still be there waiting for you to climb them. Trust in spirit and take that tiny step. Because once you take control of your own destiny and say to yourself, I will succeed, and keep telling yourself, I will succeed, until you keep saying those words and repeat them, I will succeed, and take that first step, you're going to be standing still. I can't force you to move. I can stretch my hand out and guide you, but you've got to take the first step. But I will guide you. I will be there for you every single day. And I will hold your hand and we will walk forward together and we'll climb those stairs, ride that bus. However we do it, we will get to the top of that hill. But first, you need to take that step towards me and take my hand. You remember those old stories from the Bible when Jesus was walking on the water and one of his disciples said, can I do it? And he stretched his hand out to him and he stood out of the boat onto the sea and held the hand of Jesus and he walked on the water. All he needed to do was trust him. So I'm saying to you now, Alison, I'm stretching my hand out to you. There it is. Just take that step. Grasp my hand. And the rest is written in the stars. Be under no false belief. I loved you from the moment I held you in my arms. And I will love you for eternity. You have the power to throw this darkness off you and step back into the light. There is so much more for you to see. And there's so much more Spirit wants to show you. The wonders, the magnificence. The light will chase the darkness away, but first of all, you need to choose to step into the light. All of us here on Spirit's side love you dearly. Irrespective of the words you've said or the deeds you have done, it will never change how much we love you. You are priceless in the eyes of the Great Spirit. You are priceless in my eyes. I suffered endless pain giving you life into this world you stand in now, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. That is how much I love you. To the moon and back, and on to infinity. No more dark thoughts. No more hiding that light under the bed and throwing blankets around it so no one can see it. I want that light put on the table in front of the window so everybody can see it. Because that is a light that tells the world, hey, I'm Alison, and I'm here to stay. There's my hand. It's up to you now. It's not your time yet. You've got too much more to do, and we'll do it together. So there's my hand. You take it, and we'll take those baby steps together. I've brought this friend round for you. He's an otter. He's a spirit guide, an animal spirit guide. And you know what this animal spirit guide does when his energy mixes with yours? He brings fun. He brings laughter. He brings joy. He's a playful spirit. And he's going to enter into your spirit energy. And he's going to put the mojo back in your bojo. Because we are going to see smiles and laughter and fun and joy and happiness abounding in you. And that is going to raise your vibrations up so high you will soar like an eagle. Because you will be celebrating and full of joy and laughter. Because all of that will let you know just how much joy there is in being a child of the light. So allow him to draw close to you. Let him put the mojo back in your bojo. I want to see that smile, that precious smile, that glint in your eye that says, I'm happy and I am glad I'm alive and I'm glad I'm dancing on the air and standing on the higher ground because I'm here with a mission. And my mission is to celebrate that I am a child of the light. And the otter will make you laugh. He will tell you jokes. Some of them you might not want to repeat, but he will tell you jokes. He will make you smile, laugh, and dance with joy. And when you've got joy in your heart, the rest just falls in your lap. So, my dear girl, my precious little princess, here's my hand. Take that step and grab on, and let's face the joy of music together. Now, I can feel her pulling back now, but I have to say, that was a very, very lump in the throat type connection. And as she goes back with Tonka back to the spirit world, I want you to know that she has left a massive, big bunch, and I mean massive. It's like the ones you have to carry in two hands, okay? Of pink roses, just in bud, ready to go and open up. And she says, that is to remind you that you are loved. And I'm going to leave her love with you. And I'm going to leave the otter with you as well, because he's going to be drawing close to you. And say thank you very much, Alison, for allowing me to read for you. She's an amazing woman. Wow. And she likes to use this, the waggly finger. And that's a mum that means business. That's a mum that's doing some, pardon my French, Alison, that's a mum that's doing some butt kicking. Okay? But she's gorgeous and an absolute delight and pleasure to meet. So thank you for the opportunity of, meeting your mum. She's absolutely fantastic. And that smile on her face, that would melt butter. Yeah. So bless you, Alison. I'm going to leave our love with you and wish you every success with your walk with Spirit. You so deserve it. All right. Now I'm going to have to go and get a handkerchief now because I can feel the tears ready to fall down my face. Right. I'm going to go and take a break now, and I'm going to welcome back Alison. You're more than welcome. It was an absolute pleasure. And I'm going to leave you with Paul for a minute because I need to attend to my tears. See you later, Alison.
Oh, that was a lovely message, wasn't it? Oh, dear. Right. Right, names up, please. Names up, please. That's the beauty of working with Spirit. It's the people you meet and the people that do come through, they're just amazing and they're beautiful people. Yes, you do get some that aren't as beautiful, but most of them are. Right. Jane K. Rogers, can I come to you, please? Jane K. Hi, Kim. How are you, my lovely? Yeah, my mum was sort who would point her finger at you. That meant business, basically. Oh, that's good to hear. Right, Jane, as I come to you, I do feel there's been a lot of things going on around you that things that have been really getting you down, and you're trying to overcome things, but it's like you're taking one step forward and two steps back, and it's been really a lot of things have been playing on your mind. I've got a lady who's coming close to me who's on the maternal side, and she's coming in to let you know that things will work out. I know you've been in a lot of bother and you've had a lot of problems and you just don't know where to turn. She says, you can always speak to me. You know I'm always around you and I'm always with you. And this lady's saying that there's been a lot of questions you've been wanting to know and understand. And she's saying, in time, my girl, in time. She's coming in to let us know that you are at a loss. And I'm trying to ask her what she means by that. She's saying that you've lost someone very, very close to you, and you don't know how to cope and how. Right, your grandmother, bless her. You've lost someone very close to you, and you don't know how to react or what to do or what to say. Can you resonate with that? Because she's an adamant woman that she's coming in and letting you know this. Right. Yeah, she's just coming in and letting you know that they're okay and she's with them, and don't worry about them. They are fine. But she's actually saying, yeah, you're telling me that, but it's no good telling me that when I'm not seeing them here myself. But yeah, she's just letting us know that you are very heartbroken. You are. Hi, Tasmin. Yeah, we're both okay. Thank you. How about you? Yeah, she's just letting you know that things are are coming like in a circle. Things are starting to happen in things are not what things are not what they should be and how things are, and this is how it's coming around with you. But she will be around soon. Good night, Elizabeth. Take care. And I'm hearing someone say, remember all the things we used to do when we were together? We would go out, paint the town, we'd start doing this and start doing that, and having right old laughs. And I'm hearing them say, you need to start doing that again. You need to start going out. You need to start enjoying yourself again. And she wants to see that smile back on your face. Because believe you me, we will meet again, and we will be doing the same again once we are together again. And they're actually saying, God help us. This is what this lady's saying, God help us. Yes, you need to bring the fun back in your life and your mind. You will be fine. Yeah, cool. Same as me. If they wrote a book on mine, it would be banned. But yeah, you have got this. You know that she's around you. You know your grandmother's around you, and they will always be around you. Yes, it was a big upset, but you need to turn the frown into a smile. You need to start living and start celebrating the life. Because I'm only next door. I do not. Yeah, me and you both. I don't understand what this is. This lady's putting that on here, and yeah, McAvoy Hall is in her house. Oh, this is my private page. Right, okay. Bit confused about that, Leanne. Sorry about that. But no, but things, you do need to start doing things and start living, because even though I am not there in body, I am always around you in spirit. So you don't need to miss me and that. You will start seeing things and things will start happening, but you need to live. Yeah, this is what they're saying. You need to start being yourself again. You need to start taking the mask off now and let people see the real beauty in you, because you are beauty. You're beautiful natured and a beautiful person. Don't let people try to pull you down and pull you away. You know where you are meant to be. You know how you're meant to be. And she's going, remember the laughs we used to say when we used to talk about death and all that lot? Well, start doing it, because she's keeping her promise. Yeah, she's actually coming in quite strong now, and I do feel that she is actually coming in around you, and she's actually going, okay, Leanne, okay, no problem. you need to start sorting things out and start living your life. Because no one else can. Yeah. But, all right, okay, Leanne, no problem. I was getting a bit confused there, that's all. Well, start living. Because if you don't, I will come down and I will be doing things that you won't like. But the no, not you, Leanne, not you. No, I'm giving Jane a message, so it's not you. Yeah, it is. It is hard, but she's always there with you. She's always around with you, and you will feel her. You've even seen her, but you turned away as if to say, "No, that won't." But she is coming in so vibrant and so lovely that you will do this. You will get over this. You will never get over it, but you will learn to live with it. You will never be without me. No, 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 no. You are part of me, as I am part of you. We were like sisters from a different mother, but you will always be part of me. And the love and support that you gave and you still give, I salute you for you doing what you've done. So now I want you to get up, brush yourself down, and we will live again, because that is what I want for you. Your love you shared out was full of love, and you didn't care who it was. You showed people the love and support. And she's coming in with a bit of laugh now. She's going, and where's the, I'll say it, she's going, where's the bloody support now when you need it? I will always support you from up here. There are people that do and will always support you. But the ones you thought would, where are they? They're not to be seen. But you have always got my love in you, as I have of yours. So you need to brush yourself down, pick yourself up, and I will be watching, and I will give you the bum's rush if you don't. So I'm going to leave that with you there and say she will be coming back. It may not be through me, but it may be through another medium. It may be through me. I don't know. But she will be coming in and she will be letting you know that you are loved and you are supported. So I'm going to say, bless you. Thank you for allowing me to meet this lovely lady and your grandmother. Yeah. So I'm going to leave that with you and say, bless you, Jane. And I'm going to bring back Luke now. Now he's all put himself back together. So I'll say, bless you. Thank you. if you like what we're doing, can you please give us a review at Double Trouble at Home, please, or at Paul Luke Guichard. They've felt it, they've got it. They hear and they see everything. So they've actually seen that. So here comes Luke now, and I say, bless you. Thank you for allowing me to work with you, and I say, bless you.
Eyes back. Right, eyes back. So I've put myself back together again. Now I think we shall have a little boy blue. Here you go. So, are we ready, boys? Good. Right, can I have names up, please? That would be fabulous. Okay, I can see your stick now, Tonka. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Right, he's on the move now. Taking his time. Right, he's stopped now at Anne Weir. Anne Weir. Tonka has selected you. So let's see now if we have a firework display, a marching pipe band, or a lovely heart like you've just done, Anne. That's lovely. Thank you. Right, let's have a gander and see where we are going. Right. Right, Anne, I have got an image of you sat outside. I hope it's not today because it's been bucketing with rain.
That's here in Scotland, though. That's where they are.
But yeah, you're sat on patio furniture, and it looks like you're supping a cup of tea or a coffee there, and you're reading a magazine, Women's Weekly, the Tidbits, something like that, a magazine of some description that ladies like to read. They're just two that my mum reads. And I want to say it's one of 4 of these patio chairs, and there's one, you're sat here in one corner, there's another one there, and one there, and it's the one that's here, which is basically right next to you. There is a spirit person sat there. I'm also, I can hear a dog. I'm going to say it's whining. And I can see that, I can hear it in my ear here, but I can see it in the crystal. It is in spirit. Now, I'm going to say that it looks of medium size, but it's not easy to judge when you're looking at it through a crystal, but it looks medium to small size. And I want to say this dog is whining. It's not whining because you've done anything wrong to it. It's whining because it's trying to get your attention, but you don't seem to be taking any attention of it, which would suggest maybe you can't see it or you don't hear it or something of that nature. But it is there, and it's excited because it's running around like this and whining an occasional little bark down at where your feet are. Okay? Now, I'm going to see if I can bring this individual through. So, can we open up and see if we can get this person? Fabulous, thank you. Right, so let's see who comes out. Okay, right. I'm feeling an energy coming close to me. This is a bit of a jovial energy, actually. It's quite, the person's quite jovial. I want to say it's an energy of a lady that's coming through. And it's an energy that's like excitement. It's like excitement here. And I can hear a dog behind me as well. So it looks like this is dogs coming through with this lady. There's as she comes through, I want to say it feels rather maternal, this energy. So I want to say this feels maternal energy, and I'm feeling drawn down to mother's side of the family with this energy. And I want to say I feel quite jovial. The person is, I'm going to say, not exceedingly tall. So I'm looking at 6'1" for myself. So I'm looking at, I'm going to say about 5'7", round about that. But then again, it's what I feel as opposed to what I'm seeing. I also want to say that this particular individual feels to be in retirement years. So I'm looking around in the age group of 65 to about 75 with this individual, because that's how I feel. And I do want to say that there is full faculties. I've got everything, can think straight perfectly well. And the individual concerned does come with a very strong maternal feel to her. Okay. Now, I don't want to say that she's skinny. She's not skinny like me. But I don't want to say that she's got a rotund figure. I want to say, in comparison to me as a skinny so-and-so, I would give her a medium build. Okay, everything looks proportionate. Okay, but she is not a very tall individual. Maybe in her generation, she might have been considered tall, but as you see, as we get on in generations, the youngsters, the kids seem to grow up to be giants. My nephew, who's a lot younger than I am, already dwarfs me. And I'm like 6'1", and I'm looking up like this to him. So how do you discipline a kid of that type? You know what I mean? So I do feel this person's in retirement age. That's what I feel, but I base that on how I feel. Now, I want to say that, for example, I feel like I'm still in my 20s, but I'm not in my 20s. And that's because my energy is like that of a 20-year-old, but my body is like falling to pieces, right? So I base my age judgment on how I as an individual feel and how that person makes me feel. So this person makes me feel mid-70s, but then again, I could be 10 years more than that. That's how I feel. Now, because age is not just a number, it's how you and the individual feel. I know my mum says, I'll give you a laugh. My mum, obviously a pensioner, 81, right? And I keep saying, why don't you go to the OAP Christmas dinners and things like that? And she keeps saying, I don't want to sit in a hall full of old knackers. Because she doesn't feel like 81. She still thinks she's 60. So there you go. Her energy would come across as someone in her 60s, but her real age is like in her 80s. But there you go. Now, where are we going from here? Oh, yes. Now, she draws very close to you because she has got a very, very strong maternal energy about her. It's like she still feels and sees you as though you were, school age, and she wants to come in and mother you. And it's not a nasty thing at all. Actually, I feel that's quite a nice, gentle sort of thought that, Mom's passed and she still wants to mother me. It's like she wants to take care of me, and that really sort of uplifts me, that thought. But she draws close to you because there are several things that she wants to make you aware of. And the first thing is that as a mum, she feels almost like it's a duty that she should sit and be around you when you are, or when you're what you are, which you are, body, mind, and spirit. The spirit is your higher self. Your body is the shell that we're wearing, even though mine's falling to bits, right? And the mind is our like mental capacity, our mental health. And she's drawn close to you because she feels that as a mother, she needs to draw close to you and to bring you her healing touch. Our healing touch on 3 levels: the body, mind, and soul. So that's your body, what you're wearing, your mind as in your mental capacity, and your soul as in your higher self, because she's aware that there are concerns from medical personnel, and there's also your own concerns and your own fears and your own worries about it. So she draws close for because she wants to bring me healing, but she also is saying she wants to bring you that mothering touch, because as a child, when you would fall over and you would cut yourself or skin your knee or that, she would always make a big fuss about kissing it better and rubbing a sore leg to make it better. And it was like a comfort thing. It's like she was empathically feeling your pain, your concerns. And that link is very, very strong. And it's still there now, even though she has crossed the spirit. When you have an incident, an accident, a fall over, a trip, or anything like that, you cut your finger while making sandwiches or that, she still feels that pain and that concern, and she draws close when that happens, right? She's also saying that she comes in with a paper hanky as well, because she says at times you do shed tears, and it's like more tears of frustration and if you like, anger. The why me, why is it always happening to me? And you get upset about it. And she wants to know that she's there also to dry the tears and to put her arms around you and to help comfort you through the difficult times. She said it's like you find yourself in a dark tunnel, but as you look ahead, you can see the light, but you're still in the darkness making your way there. And she says, I'm taking you by the hand, taking the fears and concerns away from you, giving you that healing energy and surrounding you with my love and taking you through the darkness back into the light. She's very proud of the way that you are dealing with this. And she knows it's not an easy task, and that there are very few people that you can turn to and actually say how you feel. Rather than just saying to them, oh yeah, everything's okay, yeah, it's fine, I'm all right, blah blah. And then when people like the doctors and that come around and say, how are you feeling? It's like, yeah, everything's fine, great, blah 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 blah. You're actually just telling them what they want to hear. And it's the same when friends and that contact you. How are you? Oh yeah, I've been fine. You're not actually being honest with yourself and being honest with them, but you don't feel you can actually open up about these things to them, because you, in a lot of respects, you're a very private person. And it's like we don't talk about our health and that. We don't talk about these things, you know, it's like taboo. Well, she's actually saying there are times when you really, really need to be honest with yourself, okay? And be honest with those in charge of your care. Because all too often, and it's a generational thing, it's all too often we would rather pretend it's not happening, it's not us. We don't want to make a fuss, you know? It's a generational thing. And unfortunately, on many occasions, when we follow this generational trait that's been ingrained in us, you know, we don't talk about health, we don't talk about this, we don't talk about that. And we keep everything to ourselves. And we don't want to make a fuss by going to a doctor, or we don't make a fuss of that. It doesn't help. It doesn't help us. And it doesn't help those that are supposed to make us better. But when it comes down to your fears and concerns, it's better to be open about it. And that's why she said, look, I'm here. You can talk to me about it. Let's be honest with each other. Okay? And let's deal with this together. So she's sitting with you. And she's holding your hand, because that's what she's showing me in my mind. I'm seeing two hands. Well, it's difficult to do, but two hands holding each other like that. And she says, I'm holding your hand and I'm giving you my healing energy. And I want you to be honest with yourself, be honest with me, and tell the people who need to know how it is you're feeling and what are your fears are, what your concerns are. And let's go forward together. Yeah, I may not be in physical form there with you, but I am there in spirit. I am your mother. And I don't abandon you just because I cross over to the other side. In fact, I can spend more time with you now than I could in the first instance, because I can hear your every cough. I can see your every tear. And I can hear your every word. And I can be there in the blink of an eye. She's also showing me a vase of pink roses, and she's putting them down right next to you. And she's saying to me, every time she turns around and sees those pink roses, she's going to think of me, and I will be there. That is just to let you know my love for you is eternal. It makes no difference that I'm over there and you're down here. No difference. Okay? You're my daughter. You're not well. I'm there holding your hand. Okay? And we are going to deal with this together. So no more hiding. No more pretending. Right? And wipe those tears away. And let's exchange the tears for laughter. You must know some really good jokes. And I don't care if they're the naughty ones, because what can they possibly do to me now? Okay. And she's saying, I brought the dog with me. I use the excuse he's a therapy dog. Okay? So he's there to keep you company. And he's going to make a fuss of you, lick you, snuzzle you, cuddle up to you, you know, the usual stuff. At least this time he's not going to poop and pee everywhere, okay? The dog's not going to poop and pee everywhere, okay? So you can cuddle the dog as much as you want. You can snuggle up to it. You can use it as a pillow if you want, wouldn't be the first time. But Ed's love for you, the dog's love for you is just exactly the same as my love for you. It's eternal, and it doesn't change just because we're up there and you're down here. Right, so let's put a face on and let's face the world, and let's give them what for. She's starting to draw back from me now, actually. The dog's still running around playing with one of my dogs that's in the spirit in the living room. But I want to say that as she draws away from me, she's turning around just before she goes back into the portal. Okay, she's doing this. Okay, and then away. All right. And Crouching Bulls take her into the portal. Okay, so I'm going to bring that to a close then, my dear. Thank you very much, and for the pleasure of being able to do a reading for you. And please do take love for Mum and the Wow Wow. And I wish you
just carry on just for a moment.
All the best. And we send all our love to you for a speedy recovery. Yeah. Mum is such a gentle soul. She really is a gentle soul. And she looks fabulous. She's got a lovely glint in her eye, a lovely glint, and when she smiles, it just like the whole face just sparkles. Wow, you are so blessed with such a lovely lady around you. So you look out for her sitting there and holding your hand now, okay? So that's what she says. She's going to be holding your hand, sitting next to you, helping you face the world. And as she's saying, be honest with yourself. Let the doctors and all that know how you're feeling. Don't be scared to admit, I'm not feeling up to it, or, this is aching, that aching. Tell them exactly what's going on. Yeah. And they're there to help you. They're there. That's what they're there for. They're there to sort it all out. But you need to be honest with them and tell them how everything. I know sometimes it's a bit of a taboo subject to talk about. I'm the same. I don't like going and seeing them unless I have to, because I don't like to bother them. But it's a generational thing that we've all had ingrained in her, and we need to free ourselves of all these shackles about what we can and cannot talk about between ourselves and family and doctors, and and just be open and say, hey, I'm paying for this, so I want my money's worth. So you tell them that I'm paying for this in my taxi, so I want the complete works. I want an MOT from top to bottom, and I want my spare parts, because I've put in for this all this time. And don't forget, Mum will be there with you as well. She'll give you her strength and her energy and her boldness, because she's one woman I wouldn't want to mess with, I'm telling you. But there you go. She's a gem, an absolute angel. She loves you very much, and so do we. So we send you all our love and all our healing prayers as well, Anne. Right? God bless you now. So I'm now going to hand you back to the King of the Clairvoyants.
Not in a very good mood, but...
Right. So I'm handing you back to the King of Clairvoyants, and he will be with us in a second. I still tell Mum everything. I'm really pleased to hear that, Anne. Okay. You look after yourself, darling, and we'll be praying for you for a speedy recovery. You are most welcome, Anne. You are most welcome. Thank you. And here is the amazing Paul. I'll see you shortly.
Right, before I continue, I've just been informed that someone is pretending to be Paul Luke Guichard and asking people to friend them or sending friend requests out. We do not, and I mean do not, send out friend requests or ask people to send us friend requests. We do not do that. If anyone gets them, please report and block. We are getting pretty sick and tired of these now. You know, we tried to help people and we're getting this all the time. So I do apologize if I'm sounding a bit annoyed at the moment, but it is just going on and on and on. And these people are taking people's kind and good natures and abusing them and using them. So just please bear in mind, you know, we do not, I repeat, do not send out friend requests or ask you to send us friend requests. Yeah, I know, but they are going to be using and abusing people, you know, to get money out of them and this and that. And it's not fair on us who are doing all this for nothing. We don't ask for anything. We do say if you want to give a donation, you can, but we do not ask for nothing. We do this out the goodness of our hearts, and we like to bring the love to each and every one of you. But when people do this, it breaks my heart, you know, because it's not fair on yous or us. Yeah, they are conning yous, you know, as well as us. So please, if you do get a friend request, please report and block. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try and carry on now, but that has just really upset me, you know, with that going on. It's not fair. So, okay. Right, Kim Scott, can I come to you, please, Kim? Sorry, I do feel a bit emotional now, but it's just one of those that really annoys me. Oh, I've got one here now. Right. I'm going to show it. Not that one, sorry. Here. This person here. She's doing it now. So I'm naming and shaming this person. They are not very nice. They are not spiritual people. Please report and block. And I'm trying to get rid of it. This is why I want to get rid of YouTube. Yeah, another one there. And I can't report it on here. If anyone knows how to report it, please do so. I will come with you in a minute. I've just got to try and get this. But I don't know if anyone knows how to. Could you do it on your phone? I don't know whether you can do it on your phone, Luke. I do apologise about this. Oh, it's here, sorry. I do apologise about this. But something just needs to be done. It is not fair on each and every one of you. That whatever your name is, you are an awful, horrible person that are trying to bleed on people's lives. Get out and don't bother again.
Right, oh, I've got Kim Scott, welcome back. And below that,
AJIBABDE. Aberdade Ojo or whatever.
yeah, unless this comment comes up, I'm trying to do nothing.
It's actually on the screen as well. Right, Luke's going to look into it. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you all. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Right, Kim, as I come to you, I'm feeling a lot of things going on at the moment around you, and I do feel that there's been a lot of things that you do not know. I can't get them on here when hold on a sec. Looks like she's gone. Oh no, there. How come when I come up to her, I can't press on the 3 dots, but everyone else I seem to be able to? Sorry, drama. Someone is actually trying to scam people on here, and they've been trying to get out. So I do apologise. So yeah, I tried to press the 3 dots, but nothing. Yeah, okay. Thank you all. I do appreciate. But yeah, sorry, Kim. Hi, Tina Simpson. How are you, my lovely? Right, Kim. Yeah, I've seen a lot of sadness and a lot of things going on around you at the moment, and I feel that your heart's been broken through lots of things and how to cope with things as well. A lady's coming, drawing close to you now, and actually letting you know that there are people that do want you, and there are people about that think a lot of you. You don't need to be all teary-eyed and that over anybody. You just need to be yourself and put that beautiful smile back on your face. You've got this, and I will always be proud of you, even though I wasn't when I was here. I support you in everything you do. Your love is pure. Do not allow things to actually go on and overthink things. I feel your pain. I feel that you are hurting deeply. Maybe not showing it all the time, but I do feel it and I do see it. I wish I could actually come down and be there around you and give you the cuddle you so desire. I can do it spiritually, but not full body. Do not let people walk all over you. Now it's your turn to be strong and carry on the way you are meant to be. People think you're strong and you know everything and do everything, but you're not. Deep inside, you're breaking. Now, I will always be around you. I will always be with you. You can talk to me, and I will reply. Remember, you know who you trust and who not to. You've allowed plenty of people walk all over you. Now you will realize who your true friends are.
She's not on any of our friends list. She's come through YouTube.
So I'm leaving now, but I will be back and I will be watching. So no more tears. Bring that smile back as you need that smile. Don't let them win. Just open your heart and let people in. But you know the ones to let in and the ones not to. I know I never said it when I was here, but I do love you. And now you take care. And I'll say thank you for that, Kim, and say bless you. Right, you come over. Right, I've just got over it.
Right. Okay, that is all for tonight. So thank you very much for joining us. Our sincere apologies about the scammers and impersonators that are coming through YouTube. Please be very wary of them. They're up to the usual tricks, and we will continue to name and shame them if they have the audacity to appear on the feed. We will highlight them and shame them. No problem at all. You know, when we're doing our own site, we will not entertain YouTube. And in fact, I think you all understand that these people are not members of any of our groups, and the only way they're coming in is through YouTube. But some of the sites that we work on insist on having YouTube on, and it's not supported by us. But it's one of the conditions of being on their sites by the sounds of it. So all I can say is have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves and each other.
We've got a final card.
And it's now time for our final closing card. Right, you've done your Mississippi Gambler bit. So let's see where we go. So the just wait.
Oh, quickly do it.
Okay, so it's the angel of delight, and the angel says, "I feel wonderful. To live is my delight. It is important to know how to relate with pleasure, which has a certain ability to bring light into everything, meeting people, being with nature, the fertility of a loving pet, being with oneself. Delight is a pleasure that comes from within and relates with what is external in our lives in a way that makes everything more luminous." Bathe in delight. We wish you a fabulous weekend, and God willing, we shall see you all again soon. All our dates moving forward for the rest of the month are on our Facebook page. If you want to check it out, you'll know when we're on and what time. Until then, from both of us, God bless, take care, and see you all again soon, God willing. Night, everyone.
Good night.
Night, night.